Flying saucers. What is the very first sighting? Do leaked secrets reveal the truth?
Proves there are flying saucers, alien visitors, the whole business.
Do UFOs attack Russian planes? Are there natural explanations?
There had been on that evening a movement on the fort.
Are some craft hoaxes?
It was quite easy to reproduce these pictures.
Are aliens abducting people?
What I saw was real. It was damn real.
Can we hear them?
We have not ruled out that this is actually a signal from extraterrestrial intelligence.
Are they watching us? The beginning, June 1947, Washington State. A startled private pilot. The cause, peculiar-looking aircraft near Mount Rainier. Wobbling and flipping, faster than any known planes. Amazed, the pilot lands. Kenneth Arnold's sighting begins a new age. Word spreads. The press name them flying saucers. Reports multiply.
Guns, tanks, bombs, they're like toys against them.
Fictional generals fear space invaders. Real-life commanders fear this world at war. They dread panic.
Looks like they're gonna come out of that gully pretty soon.
Even a 1938 dramatization has caused chaos. It forces an apology from its producer, Orson Welles.
Extremely surprised to learn that a story which has become familiar to children through the medium of comic strips and adventure stories should have had such an immediate and profound effect upon radio listeners.
Nor do the military have answers. They haven't been able to resolve the mystery of UFOs seen over Europe in the last months of World War II by US night fighter crews, who dubbed them Foo Fighters.
The sightings we saw were, I think, were in about in the 44, in November or December then. We'd see these balls of light that would fly off the wings of our airplane. The one I saw was like a white light. A lot of the other people reporting in it saw red lights, and some of them would see some green lights, and some of them reported that they would try to chase one while they never could catch it.
We would turn into it, and it would turn with us. And we'd turn away from it, and it would still turn with us. And I put my gun sights on, trying to get on it, but I never could.
We flew the British Mosquito, which was capable of 450 knots, and we opened it up a number of times and tried to close with it, and we never came anywhere close to it.
A German secret weapon? False images in pilots' eyes? Natural phenomena? Investigations drew a blank.
I think the book is open on whether it was imagination, hallucination, or really extraterrestrial or German ground-controlled object, but I haven't seen anything in 50 years that changed the perception of what they were other than unidentified flying objects.
Foo Fighters end with the war. Other sightings continue. Life in post-war America appears tranquil. But national security is still at stake. Is the US under Soviet aerial surveillance? Could Big Brother be watching? UFO sightings are most disturbing near sensitive sites. Atomic secrets are at risk. The threat of nuclear war raises the stakes. Soviet agents and communist subversives could be anywhere. Any one may be an alien. They look like us.
Say, could you tell me what... Yes, comrade. Nothing. Nothing, never mind.
UFO reports and rare witnesses films do not go to the police or scientists. For 22 years, they're collected for Air Force investigation, always with the two aims described by Project Blue Book's first head.
First of all, to try to determine if the UFO phenomena presents a threat to the security of the United States. And second, to determine if the UFO phenomena exhibits any technological advances which could be channeled into research and development.
In 1969, the files are closed. The Air Force conclusion, no threat and poor data.
They looked at 3,201 sightings. They categorized every single one. They did a quality evaluation of every single one. And what they found was 21% of the 3,201 cases that they examined had to be listed as unknowns, completely separate and distinct from the 10% that were listed as insufficient information. They found that the better the quality of the sighting, the more likely to be an unknown. And yet, what did the Secretary of the Air Force say to the public? He said that on the basis of this report, we believe that no objects such as those popularly described as flying saucers have overflown the United States.
Believers wait for signs. Skeptics want the ultimate proof. At last it comes.
I was absolutely thrilled. To me, this was one of the great moments in my research.
The leaked papers British researcher Tim Good receives in 1987 seem the answer. The above top-secret documents concern US government contacts with aliens. Those in charge are named the Majestic 12. The papers are for President-elect Eisenhower. They reveal the recovery of aliens in New Mexico in 1947. A flying saucer crashes. A local rancher reports finding it 75 miles northwest of Roswell Army Airfield. The wreckage is unrecognizable, no wires or conventional parts. During the recovery, 4 dead aliens are found. News of the crash gets out. The remains are removed to several different locations for analysis. An effective cover story given out. Civilian witnesses are debriefed.
There was no question that the importance of these documents was monumental. I mean, nothing like it before had surfaced.
It's dynamite. Proves there are flying saucers, alien visitors, the whole business. The implication is, 1, Earth is being visited by extraterrestrial spacecraft. 2, the government has known not only that that is true in the abstract, but has had pieces of wreckage and bodies of extraterrestrials since at least 1947.
Within about 10 minutes of seeing the documents, based upon my research into UFO documents up to that time, I knew these things weren't real.